By the party of King Achashverosh, we mentioned two things that were present at his party that were actually from the Beis Hamikdash. It was the kelim, the utensils of the Beis Hamikdash that were there at the party, and then we learned from our parsha that also the clothing that King Achashverosh wore was the clothing of the Kohen Gadol. And we learned this from our parsha where we mentioned that the clothing of the Kohen Gadol was lechavod ulesefares, and that word sefares is also the word used to explain the clothing of King Achashverosh. And this is why you may notice when we read the Megillah and tell the story of Purim over, we say some of it in a sad tune, the way we read Megillah Eicha on Tisha B'Av. So Rab Huntner asks, 1 second, why don't we also read in the Megillah about the clothing of Achashverosh? If it was really the Kohen Gadol's clothing, we should read that in a sad tune also. We learn in the Sefer HaChinuch that the point of the clothing that the Kohen Gadol wore was as a reminder to him to concentrate on what he was doing and to bring glory to the Jewish nation with his service. So there wasn't any intrinsic value in the clothing, but it was what it reminded the Kohen Gadol to do and how it demanded the Kohen Gadol to think. That was the value of the clothing that he wore. So perhaps that's why we don't mention it in the sad tune, because the clothing itself didn't really have any value on its own. And this is a reminder to all of us that the cover is not how we judge the book. The clothing is the same thing. It's what's inside that counts. Have a great Shabbos.